Hi Boys and Girls Club! Welcome back to Artist Alley with Miss Amy. I'm glad to see you all here. We're definitely missing seeing you guys every day in the club, and I hope that you had a chance to watch my movie recommendations, because this week we're going to keep talking about stop motion animation and try and make our own movie. It's definitely a two-part process. So while we have some fun things that we can do and learning about stop motion, some of it involves a little bit of thinking and planning. So I know that you all had a chance to make Play-Doh out of things at home with Miss Hillary. So we're definitely going to use that Play-Doh for creating our characters and some of the settings for our movie. But today, what I want to have us do is actually start thinking about what we want to make our movie about. So it literally could be anything. I know we've been showing you videos of Workout Willie, so maybe you want to make a Workout Willie movie. Or we've been talking a lot about gratitude and things that we're thankful for in our families. So maybe it's a movie you want to make about your family. And for the planning pieces, you don't need a whole lot of supplies. You will need something called a storyboard. And I'll have Miss Vanessa include a link to one that you can get online if you'd like to. Or if you want to draw out your own, it's really easy. You just need boxes and lines underneath so that we can kind of describe some of our scene and our setting. And then I'm going to teach you how to make a flip book. So I'm going to use a pad of Post-it notes because it's really easy. You can see already that it's flipping. And a marker, pencil. So get your supplies ready, and I'll meet you back and show you some of the steps. Okay, so here's the fun part. For your storyboard, you need a person, place, and thing. So characters, a setting, and something that's going to happen. Mine, I chose to make a story about a flower that's going to come live with Miss Hillary's turtles. And you draw in each square, kind of like a comic book, a little bit of the action that's going to take place in your movie. It doesn't have to be the whole story, but little snippets so we get an idea of what's going on, and you have a baseline for what you're going to use when you actually start filming. So someone can get a pretty clear picture of hopefully what movie you're going to make just by looking at your storyboard and some of the pictures and the words that your characters will be saying. Once you have the idea of your story down, we are going to make a flip book with our Post-it notes where you draw a picture, one scene at a time. So your story is going to have little tiny pieces of action that happen on each Post-it note. So a lot of the pages will look pretty similar, but you want things to be happening in small motions. So just little one-by-one actions. You can see that I chose to make my flip book about the flower that's going to come live at the pond with Miss Hillary's turtles. And my flip book is telling the story of how this flower grew from a seed. So one by one, it has the seed growing, or it has the petals sprouting, and eventually you'll see that after I used up about half of my Post-it notes, that the flower is going to bring a rainbow to come visit the turtles. So once you have all of your pictures in your flip book, the time to flip it is now. And look, one by one, it creates a little visual picture, and it looks like it's in motion of the flower growing from a seed and bringing its rainbow. So what did you decide to make your movie about? Please show me your storyboards and your flip books. by using the hashtags BGCO at home and be great, and come back next week where we'll actually start filming this movie.